Redditors with SOs who talk in their sleep. What is the creepiest thing they've said? Too many Asians here. I'm Asian. How'd the conversation in the morning go? How many Asians is too many Asians? I talk in my sleep regularly. One instance comes to mind. My SO said she was going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. On her way back, I said, "It's following you," and went back to sleep. I think this is the scariest I've read on here. Imagine sleepily going back to bed while you hear, "It's following you." I would not sleep again that night. Edit. Apparently I can't spell again normally. She starting shaking me and yelling that the financial reports don't match. She's an accountant. Oh, I feel this as a fellow accountant. I come in to go to bed, lay down, and am about to turn the bedside lamp off. Cue him turning over, eyes still shut, obviously still asleep. Don't turn the light off. I'm confused now. Why? They need to see. Now I'm freaking the fuck out, wondering who is in our bedroom that I haven't noticed. Who needs to see? The bugs. Why do the bugs need to see? To read. This happened months ago and I still haven't let it go. I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to be responsible for undereducated bugs in your house, do you? If the bugs don't learn to read, they won't find jobs. Then they'll never move out. My wife doesn't talk in her sleep, but I did wake up once to her sitting up, leaning over me and staring at me Paranormal Activity style. It was terrifying, and she has no recollection of it. I woke up to my wife screaming the most horrifying, blood-curdling scream I'd ever heard. Something made her wake up, and in the faint moonlight that was seeping in through a gap in the curtain stood a small figure less than a foot from her face. It was our son wanting a drink, but he had decided to stand next to her head like a mannequin until noticed. Edit. Fixed a typo. Edit 2. Thanks for the silver. Edit 3. And now gold. My wife is glad her terror has entertained so many. Jesus fucking Christ, that would scare the fucking shit out of me. So, can you see it? In the corner. Me, Watso, Z-E-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-M-E bitch. You said that though? Soft creepy laughter, and then immediately propping up at a 90-degree angle saying, "It's all part of the show." Then going back to sleep. I was laughing at something in a dream once and it creeped out my girlfriend, so she shook me and asked why I was laughing. I answered, "The purple people," as I was waking up, which freaked her out more. The dream had people with weird skin colors and clothes. And in the moment, nothing in the world was funnier to me than a purple man in a turquoise suit standing next to a turquoise man in a purple suit. I had trouble explaining that while I was conscious. Wild women everywhere. My girlfriend. I'll have what she's having. Sleep. Hell yeah, my dude. Well, at least I don't have Alzheimer's. Quote. She's acting like a bitch. Of course I stole her value, monsieur. My boyfriend once cupped my crotch in his sleep and said, 2 out of 5 stars. Edit. Oops. I clearly got carried away reading the other comments and forgot it was supposed to be something creepy. Regardless, thanks for the gold. Glad you all get a kick out of my crotch's low rating. And yes, I'm still with the bugger. Damn, I'm sorry about the low rating. My fiance is super active while sleeping. It used to bother me, but now I'm used to it. One time, I asked her to give me her pillow while she was sleeping and she said, "Okay," and then pulled it out from under her head and threw it at me. She slept the rest of the night without a pillow and was quite pissed when she woke without a pillow, and after I told her what she did, my so frequently moves around the pillow and the covers when she's asleep, often resulting in her not having a pillow and not letting me put one under her. The first time she did it, she called me a snake for stealing the pillows. I'm still not sure if she fully believes that it's not me. Apparently I'm the opposite. According to my so, while dead asleep, I reached over, yanked the pillow out from under her head, threw it off the bed, and continued snoring contentedly. Unrelated, but on another night, I apparently rolled over, put my face right near hers, and, as she describes it, scream snored right into her face. For an hour. Edit. Well, my first silver. Thanks kind stranger. Edit 2. Fixed the commas a bit. Also another silver. And my most upvoted comment ever. I'm glad you all enjoy my so suffering. Final edit. A lot of people wondering what a scream snore is. Like a lot. Posted as a reply a while ago. Adding as an edit for ease of viewing. Scream snoring. The inhale is what you'd imagine. It sounds like a chainsaw, followed by a huge, exasperated sigh mixed with a long grunt while exorcising a demon. I honestly started keeping track of the weirder things, conversations we've had, that she remembers nothing of. November 25th, she wakes up. So fish sticks. Clear and loud. Me fish sticks. What do you mean? So are you making fish sticks? Me yes I'm making fish sticks. So okay. Asterisk goes back to sleep. Asterisk. Sleeping wife. Why is the dog barking? Me. We don't have a dog. Wife. Yes, we do. And he's in the kitchen barking. Me. Okay. Wife. Go see why he's barking. Me. After a little more argument about whether or not we have a dog. Walks to kitchen and back to bedroom. Wife. Where did you go? Me. I went to the kitchen to check on the dog. Wife. But we don't have a dog. Not but my 17-year-old daughter. She came charging into my bedroom. Yes, she also walks in her sleep as well. And started shaking me saying, Mom, look at the clock. Look at the clock. Quote. I struggled into consciousness. Looked at the clock and saw that it was 2 Monsieur, I said. What's the problem? Quote. We have to feed the cat. Quote. We don't have a fucking cat. Ha 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 ha, oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. She's just switching places with her counterpart from another universe in the multiverse where you do have a dog. But do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Everyone should. I was told by my so that I said, give her a lobotomy. Right through the temple. Edit. It was me that said it. Not her. I hope your so is not a neurosurgeon because I'm pretty sure through the temple is the scenic route to a lobotomy. Initially he just mumbled something I couldn't understand. I turned around to face him and asked him what he had said. He responded in his sleep, don't worry about it, and then laughed in this villainous way that I've never heard him use while awake. It honestly creeped me out. Divorce. Edit. Thank you very much for my first 3 silvers ever. Kind strangers. I've told this on here before, but my husband is out of control with his sleep talking. You almost can't call it sleep talking, because you would swear this MFER knows exactly what he's doing. It isn't just talking. He gets up out of bed, will literally be walking around the house doing things like he's totally aware. Could hold a full conversation with you. It takes a minute to realize whether he's awake or not. He's so sure of himself. So probably the scariest thing was one night we're knocked out. It has to be like 3 a.m. and his big ass bolts out of bed like I've never seen in my life, waking me up and frantically yelling, we have to go now. We have to get out of here. Follow me. Hurry up. I literally go into full panic mode and start trying to grab things and get my dogs. All while trying to ask him WTF is going on. But he's so serious about this that I just trust that there must be something bad happening. Within a minute or so I noticed that as frantic as he was walking around, he wasn't really doing anything, just kind of going in circles. At that point it clicked that he wasn't really awake. I had been woken up from a dead sleep too obviously, so I started saying his name over and over and telling him it was okay. And he kind of just snapped out of it and was like, oh, sorry about that. Definitely was freaked TF out for a minute there though. Asterisk. Thanks so much for the platinum. I remember one night I was on a school trip. We were visiting a shipyard in the 5th or 6th grade. We were all sleeping in bunks at the prow bow of the ship. Stacked 3 high. One of the kids was known for having night terrors, as they had happened at other sleepovers and such out of school. I'm a notorious insomniac, so naturally I was up with another bunkmate of mine and we were playing cards. This kid was on the third bunk up and all of a sudden leapt off. These bunks are 3 high. You have to climb down. This kid jumps down like 8 feet, lands like a cat and bolts for the bathroom, monsieur. One of the teachers woke up and saw this and got up to make sure he was okay. The kid was dead asleep the whole time, and once properly awakened apologized and climbed back into bed. Was wild to see. I laughed at this so hard. We need to leave now, hurry up, runs in circle. I'm the sleep talker, but the best I've ever been told about was no! Exclamation mark. None of them have heads. Quote, my husband sleep talks, and my favorite was when he told me to close a ticket. He was an IT manager, and I told him I didn't work for Hi Monsieur. Then he yelled at me to get it done. I said, you're a mean boss, and went back to sleep. I've got so many and should write them down, but I'm so used to it by now. And I'm not the sleep talker, but I once woke myself and him up by the yelling, the power of Christ compels you. I had been having a very vivid nightmare about seeing a black entity floating in our bedroom by the bathroom door. In my dream, I woke my husband up and we turned the lights on, chasing it down the hallway because we didn't want whatever it was to hurt our daughter. As we were chasing it away, I was yelling, the power of Christ compels you, and I woke up screaming it. Thing is that I'm not particularly religious, and that's not really something I would say at all. It was so bizarre. I've only had a dream that realistic a couple times in my life. A compilation. All of these start with her shaking me awake. Her, shish. They're on the roof. Me. Who? Quote. Her. Z. Her. Where is he going to sleep? Quote. Me. Who? Quote. Her. The man who's here. Points. Me. What? Quote. Her. Z. Her. I see it over there by the stairs. Me. Silently shitting self. Her. Z. Her. Do you see her? Quote. Me. Sigh. Who? Quote. Her. The lady in the corner. Me. There's nobody there. Her. Her eyes. Me. There's nobody there. Her. I hope she goes away. Z. Me. Doesn't sleep. She never remembers saying this stuff. Silently shits self LMFAO. She said, don't won't leave me for $3. I need about $3.50. My girlfriend, now wife, and I were sleeping in my bed in college, due to not being able to control the temperature in my room, which was kept at a tropical 105 degrees despite it being a brutal winter. We always slept with the window open and my bedroom door cracked for circulation. I also lived on the ground floor apartment of a brownstone in Boston. In the dead middle of the night, she starts smacking me. GF babe, quote. I startle awake. What? Quote. GF. Whispers. There's someone standing in the doorway. Asterisk muffled whimpers. Asterisk. Adrenaline starts pumping. I prepare to fight the intruder. I quickly scan the room for something to make an impromptu weapon out of. Finally my eyes adjust to the dark. I'm fully awake and I see that no one is actually there. Me? No, there isn't. You're sleeping. Quote. GF asterisk muffled laughing. Asterisk. She had zero recollection of the entire incident the next morning. I had to recount to her how she almost made me crap my pants in the middle of the night. Oh, they were there all right. Hums X-Files theme. My girlfriend will do this every so often. But this one time she was having a really bad nightmare and she just straight up screamed at the top of her lungs right into my face. I woke up with an adrenaline rush that is still my closest guess for what cocaine feels like. I woke her up by stroking her hair and whispering to her that it would be okay. And she thanked me the next morning. Sorry, that must have been terrifying in the moment, but I can't stop laughing trying to visualize this scenario, ha ha ha. My GF fell out with me while she was sleeping one night. She asked me to pass the light-up picture frame, and when I asked her what she was talking about, she shouted, "Fine, I'll get it myself," and actually started walking about the room looking for something. It's not really creepy, but I don't get a chance to tell this story often. Did she ever find the light-up picture frame? If not, you should buy one for her as a gift. She did not. It's actually her birthday at the end of January. Might add on a wee joke gift. Thanks for the idea. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.